Ship 28 and Booster 10 is about to launch, but when? Elon Musk shared a new update on Starship production. Hey, I'm Lucas. Welcome to the SpaceX community. Let's get started. OFT-3, testing and prototype preparations. SpaceX has rapidly progressed through testing Ship 28 and Booster 10 in preparation for the third integrated flight test, IFT-3. Ship 28 underwent engine firing tests, cryogenic tests, and a spin prime test, demonstrating the company's commitment to a swift turnaround. Booster 10 also underwent tests, including a partial fill of propellant tanks ahead of a potential static fire, although some issues during testing led to a longer hold. Both prototypes underwent successful static fires today, signaling their readiness for the upcoming launch. Today's test included a single engine test for Ship 28 and 33 engines for Booster 10. The quick turnaround time is a testament to SpaceX's efficiency, but it's essential to note that Ship 28 and Booster 10 were already built and flight-ready before Orbital Flight Test 2, OFT-2. Unlike the first orbital launch, regulatory delays may not pose a significant obstacle this time, as the FAA only needs to review SpaceX's mishap report from OFT-2. This streamlined process suggests that the launch timeline for OFT-3 could proceed more smoothly. Ship 28 and Booster 10 inspection and maintenance. With the completion of testing for Ship 28 and Booster 10, the next step for SpaceX is to inspect both prototypes for any damages. If any serious issues are identified, the prototypes might need to be transported back to the production facility for repairs before returning to the launch pad. Ship 28, having undergone 2 static fire sessions, may require inspection and maintenance of its thermal protection system, TPS tiles, especially those affected by the shockwaves during testing. Ensuring the integrity of the prototypes is crucial for a safe and successful launch. Full Stack Wet Dress Rehearsal, WDR. Following the testing phase, SpaceX will proceed with a full stack wet dress rehearsal, WDR, a critical step in the launch preparation process. This rehearsal involves loading propellant into the spacecraft and simulating launch day procedures up to the moments before engine ignition. The successful completion of the WDR is a key indicator of SpaceX's readiness for the upcoming launch. It allows the team to identify and address any issues that may arise during the final preparations, ensuring a smooth and error-free launch day. Regulatory delays for OFT-3. While SpaceX is diligently preparing for OFT-3, there are legal and regulatory aspects that must be addressed. The FAA is yet to conclude its investigation into OFT-2 based on SpaceX's report. Importantly, this is not a lengthy investigation, but a post-analysis from SpaceX's side, monitored by the company. Contrary to misconceptions, the FAA does not need to conduct a new environmental assessment, EA, for SpaceX, as it has already been completed and approved for Starbase. The most reasonable expectation is that the regulatory approval could occur between the end of January and mid-February, paving the way for an orbital launch within that time frame. Launch timeline and SpaceX's efficiency. Despite the potential regulatory hurdle, SpaceX is demonstrating an unprecedented level of efficiency in preparing for OFT-3. The recent testing of Ship 28 and Booster 10, along with the anticipated inspection, maintenance, and WDR, points towards a swift progression toward the launch. SpaceX's ability to rapidly address issues and move forward with testing showcases their commitment to meeting launch timelines. While some uncertainties remain, the overall trajectory suggests that SpaceX is poised to launch OFT-3 with minimal delays, emphasizing the company's agility and dedication to advancing space exploration. Elon Musk's update. Now we have an update from Elon Musk. Let's check out that. The Super Heavy booster can be used more frequently than the ship, as it returns in about approximately 6 minutes and can theoretically be ready for refight in an hour. The ship needs to complete at least one orbit, but often several to have the ground track line back up with the launch site, so reuse may only be daily. This means that ship production needs to be roughly an order of magnitude higher than booster production. To achieve Mars colonization in roughly 3 decades, we need ship production to be 100 per year, but ideally rising to 300 per year. So that's all about SpaceX's Starship updates. Now let's talk about yesterday's Falcon Heavy launch. On the evening of December 28th, a historic event unfolded at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida as a SpaceX Falcon Heavy rocket soared into the sky, carrying the U.S. Space Force X-37B spaceplane on its 7th mission. This marked a significant moment for space exploration, blending the capabilities of SpaceX's Falcon Heavy with the mission objectives of the autonomous and reusable X-37B. The mission, officially designated USSF-52, added another remarkable chapter to SpaceX's 2023 launch portfolio, making it the 97th launch of the year for the aerospace company. The Falcon Heavy, with its distinctive triple booster configuration, lifted off from Launch Complex 39A at 8:07 p.m. Eastern, embarking on its 9th flight overall. The journey to this launch, however, was not without its challenges. Originally scheduled for December 10th, the mission faced delays due to unfavorable weather conditions. Subsequent attempts on December 11th were halted, citing unspecified technical issues. Following these setbacks, the Falcon Heavy was carefully returned to the hangar on December 14th. Reports later revealed that one or more engines had to be replaced on the rocket, showcasing the meticulous preparation required for space exploration. The pivotal moment of liftoff saw the side boosters of the Falcon Heavy separating from the center core less than 3 minutes into the flight. The second stage, responsible for propelling the X-37B spaceplane further into orbit, detached approximately 4 minutes after launch. In a routine yet awe-inspiring feat, the side boosters executed controlled descents back to Earth, landing at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station's landing zones 1 and 2, marking the 257th and 258th successful landings of SpaceX boosters. However, the center core, having fulfilled its purpose, was expended and gently splashed into the Atlantic Ocean. The success of this mission was particularly notable as it represented the inaugural launch of the X-37B on a Falcon Heavy rocket. The X-37B had previously undertaken 5 missions on United Launch Alliance's Atlas V and 1 on SpaceX's Falcon 9. The significance of this launch was underscored by SpaceX being awarded a $130 million contract in June 2018 to facilitate USSF-52. Thanks for watching today's episode. Don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for another great video tomorrow.